What's up, BBO crew? My name is Perfect Blue, coach at the San Diego State Azovs, and here I am today with week 1 of the BBO against the Birmingham Vulpix, coached by DES Gaming. So looking at my opponent, DS, he has won leagues in the past. Very good battler. A lot of respect to him, and today I'm going to try to do my best to explain my thought process through my team, why I brought some things, and then go over the battle. So, DS's team and my team will pop up on the screen right about now. As you can see, he has the Jolteon, Whimsicott, Swellow, Terrakion, Mega Charizard X, Blastoise, Dawnwings, Necrozma, Luxray, Scizor, Donphan, Alolan Muck, and Regice, with his two Z-Mons being the Whimsicott and the Necrozma. My team's obviously Darkrai, Lugia, Mega Diancie, Victini, Giratina, Origin Form, Groudon, Victreebel, Roselia, Bewear, Ditto, and Corsola. So, taking a quick look at the matchup, Mega Charizard X, Terrakion, and Dawnwings Necrozma I feel like are brings versus my team. All of them are very scary wall breakers that can destroy my walls, obviously. That's the point of the wall breaker. I do see the Scizor coming, mostly because Mega Diancie kind of destroys his offense. I do see Whimsicott coming. It's a very good support mon that can taunt break or just break my stall somehow. Swellow's also another mon, as my only real like, I feel, switch into it is the Mega Diancie, along with it being a very fast Pokemon. The Donphan, Regice, and Alolan Muck, I feel like at least one or two of the three will come, as they do have a bulkier side to them, which allows them to switch into a couple of my mons a bit more comfortably. And so, the two mons I feel like are no-go, like he cannot bring these mons at all, are Jolteon and Luxray. And that's because, yeah, sure, they're electric type, oh, they're super effective against Lugia. Lugia eats hits, man. It's so bulky, and it's just insane, honestly. So, I feel like just the 6 that I feel like he's going to bring are Whimsicott, Terrakion, Zardex, Necrozma, Scizor, and Donphan, if I just were to take a guess. The problem with Alolan Muck, I feel like, against my team is that, I have a lot of things that can obviously kill it. Obviously, it can be a solid Pursuit Trapper. It can be nice for knockoff support, and for the Lugia, if I do run, a Toxic set, as it is able to technically outstall it if he poisons me. So, now that we've gone over DS's team, let's go over my team. The first mon I'm bringing is Kurosawa, the Diancie, Mega Diancie, with Substitute, Moonblast, Diamond Storm, and Stealth Rock. Enough speed to outspeed Terrakion speed creeping the Victini. I feel like he's going to go aggressive on his creeps. We're bringing a special defensive set. Reason why, Swellow. Swellow's very annoying. It also gives me a rocker. Its dual stabs kind of hit everything for a lot of damage anyways, so I figured I don't really need to invest in them. And, yeah, this is my main Swellow check, I guess you could say. It also gets up rocks. Scizor can be a bit annoying for it, as Scizor can obviously bullet punch and destroy me. However, I do have a lot of ways to outplay the Scizor, such as subbing, so that he has to bullet punch and can't get a free SD on me. And I can get a free Diamond Storm or Moonblast, or get my rocks against it, as he will probably try to break my sub after. And I do have a lot of other Pokemon that obviously can support the Diancie. Diancie, I feel like, is a really good support mon this game. Next, we have Diancie's stealth rocking sister, Ruby the Groudon. We're bringing Rest Talk with special defensive spread. Reason being, this walls all the special mons. Yeah, this walls all the special mons. Swellow doesn't really do much to it. Reason I wanted Diancie, though, also is, like, Swellow, I feel like, if he can clean with it late game, that can be really annoying. And I feel like Groudon already has enough on his plate. Takes hits from Dawnwings Necrozma. If he's not, like, max special attack, like Specs or Life Orb, then I'm not too shot by the Necrozma, for example. I eat hits from the Terrakion. I don't even need a defensive investment for that. I can eat hits from the Scizor. I feel like Donphan or Muck would try to Toxic me, which is why I want to run a Rest on it, obviously. And the main point of this Groudon is just to sit there, and it does a good job of just sitting there. Just sits there in front of his team and eats hits, rests up, rest talk. Precipice Blades and Lava Plume kind of hit everything. The reason I want Lava Plume though is so that Scizor can't potentially set up on me if my defense is lured by like a Luxray Intimidate, I guess. And also it's for kind of the Donphan so that I can like burn it and I'd be able to rest up a bit more. And so that's the Groudon. Next we have Giratina with just a quiet nature, 12 attack, 252 HP, 244 defense. I get the most out of this nature with this EV spread, I feel. Earthquake obviously is the unnatural move here. That is specifically for the Muck. I feel like it's a very good Muck lure. And then the other three attacks, Shadow Sneak, just for general priority, Shadow Ball, Stab, kind of hits everything on his team except the Swallow and the Muck. And then Draco Meteor, just in case, like, I guess, if he's Work Up Swallow and tries to set up on me, that can be really annoying. So that's kind of why I wanted Draco. It also, he doesn't really have the best Draco switch-ins. I don't think that Whimsicott's really a Giratina switch-in, as Giratina can possess a Shadow Ball, which will do a lot of damage to it. You know, the Gracious Orb with 120 special attack, that's no joke to switch into. Next we have Darkrai. We have a Z Hypnosis set. This is kind of my sweeper of this game. If I get rid of the Muck, then I can win. I can really set up on one of his bulkier mons and then nasty plot and then just win. But I have to get rid of the Muck first. I cannot touch Muck with this set. I could have brought HP Ground, I guess, but that wasn't doing anything to Muck anyway, so it's like, what's the point? Might as well bring Psychic so that Terrakion can be hit a bit harder. Speed, it outspeeds Terrakion. That's all I really need it to outspeed. I feel like Whimsicott, I'm not setting up on it anyways. I'm hoping that like, he's either bringing it in on a switch, or he is, it's not going to be around hopefully, because I feel like Whimsicott is not a good mon to stick around late game. Or I guess it is, because my team is kind of slow, or the team I'm bringing is a bit slow, so I don't know. I felt like Dark Pulse and Psychic would do enough, because with a nasty plot up, I do a lot of damage to his team just in general. Next we have Uncle Mike the Beware. Drain Punch, because Drain Punch, it's a fun move, gets health. Shadow Claw, obviously for the Dawn Wings Necrozma. Bulldoze, mainly so that if I don't KO the Zardex with an Earthquake, then Bulldoze kind of negates a Dragon Dance, because if he Dragon Dances and I don't have my Ditto, then Zardex can literally destroy my team. It is a very, very scary mon against the team I'm bringing. Last mon, I needed another response to the Zardex. I bring Lugia. With a multi-scale up, Lugia takes nothing. It takes nothing. I don't have Defog on this team or Rapid Spin. I do have Mega Dancy's Magic Bounce, I guess. So if he does get rocks up, they are there to kind of stay. Hurricane, I learned, don't ever run Hurricane, just run Aeroblast. The 10 extra base power isn't worth it. Toxic Roost, just cause. And then Calm Mind. If I can Calm Mind on things late game, it can create a very, very annoying wall for his team. So that's kind of my thought process behind the bringing the Lugia. And so, just to go over my team, we have Kurosawa, the special defensive Mega DNC. We have Ruby, the special defensive Rest Talk Groudon. We have Poppy, the 4 attacks, Gracious Orb obviously has to hold it, with a lot of defense to take hits from Terrakion, mainly. We have the sweeping Majuku with the Z Hypnosis. We have, interesting fact, Photon Geyser to my Beware does a max of 75. That's just, damn, Beware's so thick, holy shit. Anyways, last mon is Bluegia. You know, you gotta bring the Lugia to the first game if you're Perfect Blue. Anyways, that was the team. now just to hop right into the battle. Alright, so as you can see here, DS decided to bring the Whimsicott, Donphan, Alolan Muck, Swellow, Terrakion, and Dawnwings to Necrozma. No Charizard X, which means that my PTSD from the King L5 will not be present this game, or not be a factor, I guess. So I guess let's hop straight into the battle. Alright, so just one thing to know, after the first 6 turns, DS and I, disconnected, so we're going to try to make these first turns a bit more quick for you. As you can see here, I lead the Diancie as he does lead the Whimsicott. So originally in the battle, essentially what happens is I go into the Lugia on the Whimsicott as he does click the Energy Ball. And Energy Ball, I feel like, was his play, obviously, as Diancie was a really big threat to his team. Also, Shiny just a note, Shiny Whimsicott looks pretty damn blue, if you know what I mean. Pretty blue, that's cool. So, obviously, I can't stay in against this. I predict he's going back into the muck, or going into the muck, as he just clicks Toxic, and Toxic's my Mega Diancie. So, obviously, that's a bit of a rough start. I know he's clicking Energy Ball here, but I just want the damage on this thing at this point. And so, I just stay in and attack. He kind of predicted me these first couple turns, so that is a bit unfortunate. As you can see, Kurosawa Mega Evolves, goes for the Energy Ball, and because I am special defensive, that thing just bounces off, kind of. Or, not bounces off, it does 65%. But still, like, I fire a Moonblast, does a decent amount to it. This tells me that he is probably, defensive, Whimsicott, with a bit of speed, possibly. So here he goes into the Alolan Muck, as I pull the double, as I want to keep the Diancie alive, into the Lugia. He kind of reads me there, I guess you could say. So I can't stay in here, so I'm going to switch right out into my Groudon. I feel like Groudon is the switch into this thing, because I forgot I had a Beware. So, you know, Groudon's the switch in, I guess. As he does knock off my leftovers, which is a bit unfortunate. In the Rio battle, he didn't poison me right here. However, here he does. But that is fine because I am a rest talk set. So it just does mean that I'm going to have to rest a bit earlier, which is no biggie. So here he's going to pull the switch into his Donphan, as I'm going to click the Precipice Blades. And you're going to see Groudon is power. Look how much that does. I'm not invested, and that does almost half to a Donphan. So obviously I have to rest up here, as Earthquake plus the poison will kill me. So I'm just going to click the rest here, as he does click the Toxic, predicting the switch. Probably not thinking that I would stay in, which is a fair enough play. So probably predicting the Lugia maybe on the Earthquake or the Stealth Rock, so that I can keep the multi-scale intact. So Toxic is the play from him. I'm just going to click the Sleep Talk here with my Groudon, and as you can see, I Sleep Talk into the Lava Plume, and with the Sun Up, that's going to do a bit of damage. No, not really. It does reveal that he does have max HP on his Donphan, and Lava Plume doesn't burn, so, like, dumb move, I guess. So here, you know, we're going to stay lucky, go with another Sleep Talk, and hopefully get a Precipice Blades. And as you can see, we get the Precipice Blades, because lucky and bad, am I right? So down goes the Donphan, which means he does not have a Hazard Remover, and he has no other way to set up rocks. Not that it matters, because I don't have a remover. So here he's going to go into the Whimsicott. And, you know, special defensive Groudon is amazing. But here he goes for the Bloom Doom, so I'm like, oh no, Groudon, please take this, buddy. I know you're max Spadef, but this is a Bloom Doom from a Whimsicott, which does hit surprisingly hard, so this is going to hurt. As you can see, the Bloom Doom goes off onto the Groudon. Beautiful animation. Groudon in the meadow, taking it the hit pretty comfortably with some health left. And obviously, I can Lava Plume and destroy the Whimsicott right here. And The unfortunate part about me not making the Beware play was because I was max Spadef. If I had the leftovers, I guaranteed lived this Photon Geyser from the Necrozma. But it does turn out that I am faster, which means that he is probably a bulkier spread. And actually, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. By this Moongeist Beam damage, as you're going to see it right here, beautiful Moongeist Beam animation. I love the BBL, it's just amazing. It looks like that it's a 3-shot, a potential roll for a 3-shot. So Groudon can technically take it, the hit from it. So here I'm going to roll Precipice Blades. Here he reveals that he is a bit of a bulkier Necrozma, which, that's okay. Just means that this Moongeist Beam will probably be a roll. So the Moongeist Beam, another beautiful Moongeist Beam onto the Groudon. I live on 68. I have about a 37% chance to live this hit. So right here, I'm just hoping to live it, and so that I can get another rest up with my Groudon. I roll into Lava Plume, hoping for the burn. I do not get the burn. But however, this Moongeist Beam, it's a roll to kill, 37%. Do I get the roll? Do I get the roll? I do not get the roll. The roll was obviously in his favor, so like I can't be complaining. So here I'm going to go into my Darkrai, and I'm going to. I think I forget the Muck is still here, so I'm going to go for game right here. As I'm going for the Z Hypnosis, get the speed so I can outspeed the Swallow, and you know, get a nasty plot up, try to win. However, I forgot that the Muck was alive, and Darkrai, nasty plot with no special attack, or no special, not no special attack, but no nasty plot up. I'm doing a solid 12 to it, so obviously I need to weaken it a bit more. I put the Necrozma to sleep though, which I guess is fun, but I kind of misplay with the Darkrai right there, as he does go into the Muck, and I forget it's still alive. So I'm going to click the nasty plot here on it. And so obviously I cannot stay in here. I have to switch out. So I go right into my Beware, as the Necrozma's asleep, can't really do damage to me. I can take a hit from the Terrakion. A Brick Break comes off, that does nothing. Fluffy's just a good ability. Uncle Mike's a female, I just noticed that. That's kind of sus. Okay, so goes into the Necrozma. Drain Punch goes off. However, as you can see here, the Necrozma wakes up, and his move to hit me is Flash Cannon, obviously for DNC. That does nothing to my AV Beware. And Shadow Claw will pick up the KO here. And so, it turns out that Beware can take a hit from the Terrakion still, depending on the set. He goes into the Swallow. I'm like, okay, I eat a Boom Burst, so like, I'm staying in here. However, he clicks Brave Bird, which is a bit unfortunate. He does not have the Guts boost yet, though. So Beware takes the hit. And obviously, I can Drain Punch some health back. And just Uncle Mike, the female, proving to be a GOAT right here. And so, Swallow burns itself because of the Flame Orb. And it will only get one more hit in. So I'm going to pull my switch into my Lugia, take some rocks damage. Unfortunate that I don't have removal when I have a Lugia. Go for the Facade, and that's going to do a clean, what's the math? 107. Which, you know, even though I lost my multi-scale, Lugia is just so bulky. Like, man. So, yeah. Next, he goes into his Terrakion and clicks Stone Edge on my Roost. Obviously, I dodge because I am lucky and bad. So, he misses Stone Edge, which means he will not be able to KO me. I almost get my multi-scale back. However, as you're going to see here, this tells me his Terrakion, I guess, set. Turns out he's choice locked into something and he's not banned. So, Roost, I can Roost up. It turns out he was Scarf. So I'm going to just easily Roost up, and I can just Roost on this thing, as long as he doesn't crit me, which Stone Edge does have a high crit rate. However, he only has 8 Stone Edges, so The odds of that happening, not the biggest, I guess. He misses another one as I click Roost, getting my multi-skill back. So here, he's down to his Muck and his Terrakion, so I'm going to just Toxic the Terrakion. However, he pulls the switch into the Muck, you know, like a goat. DS is just like, man, okay. So right here, I'm going to click Hurricane, because I know that he's going to predict me to go into the Beware, where Brick Break obviously does KO it from the range it's at. So I'm just going to Hurricane first, just to kind of bait him into clicking Knockoff instead of the Brick Break, which means I get to switch into the Beware, which, like, Brick Break, I guess, technically was a roll from that range, but I didn't want to take the roll. So here, I'm obviously going to just Drain Punch some health back, and I can 3-shot it from this range by the looks of it, which is nice. Obviously he is a Soul Vest Muck, by the way he has been playing it this whole game. So Brick Break comes off. That does a nice 47. So I guess it wasn't a roll. Yeah, why did I do that? Just to flex, I guess, with the Lugia? I don't know. So he's going to click Brick Break here again, and it's going to do 43 actually. Damn, Beware, you're so bulky. So Beware gets another kill. Just being a goat, you know, Beware. Or not another kill, but I guess, like, just gets a kill. So, so I know that he has to lock into Rock Slide, so here I'm just going to pull the switch into my Lugia and try to stall him out of the Rock Slides. Obviously, he does have the flinch chance, but this was a bad play by me. Very bad play, as Rock Slide's going to come off, and as you can see, it does nothing, but, like, I'm just going to try to Roost off, and it's kind of a jerk move, I guess, to go for differential this early in the season, but I do really feel like I need it, just in case the playoff race is going to be very close. So, yeah, enjoy this montage of Lugia and Terrakion just stalling until he eventually crits me, and I will just speed up to that. So here he crits me, and my play is to go into my Giratina, get a Draco, and 2 Shadow Sneaks, and I can finish off this Terrakion with the EV spread I'm predicting, unless I only need 1 Shadow Sneak in case I high roll it. So as you can see here, first Rock Slide comes off, and he does unfortunately flinch me. As you can see here, the second Rock Slide goes off. Trying to flinch down my Giratina, you know, it can always happen, but I do land the Draco, so this Draco's going to do a bunch, you know, it's going to do some damage, but this allows me to put it into range as to where 2 Shadow Sneaks will kill the Terrakion, so that is going to be GG, because a crit does not kill me from here. So week 1, we take the 4-0 win against DS in the Birmingham Vulpix. From my knowledge, DS is one of the scarier battlers in the league, so being able to cop a win this early in the season against him is going to be really nice for my confidence, I feel. And so yeah, that's week 1 of the BBL. We do take the 4-0 win against the Birmingham Vulpix. We do start off 1-0 plus 4. Next week we are against Ashley the Cat. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment down below. Like the video. Send it to Scrappy10. Enjoy.